I remember the way he walked in. Like the room was his. Not just confident, certain. The kind of certainty money builds around you when it's worked every time before. Tailored suit. Perfect posture. Watch that caught the light just enough to remind everyone it cost more than most people in that room would make in a year. He didn't look at anyone. He looked past them. The billionaire. Everyone knew it. You could feel it in the way the air shifted when he sat down. They said it was a financial case. Fraud. Manipulation. Hidden transfers. But the word that stayed in the room longer than the rest was control. Because that's what he was used to. Control. The judge entered. Calm. Measured. The kind of presence that doesn't compete for attention, but takes it anyway. Everyone stood. Everyone except him. He stayed seated for just a second too long. Then slowly stood, like it was a choice. The room noticed. The judge noticed. But he said nothing. Not yet. Let's begin, the judge said. The prosecutor started laying it out. Accounts. Movements. Patterns that didn't line up. Numbers that pointed somewhere they weren't supposed to go. The billionaire leaned back. Smiling. Not worried. Almost entertained. When it was his turn, he didn't wait. This is ridiculous, he said. The judge didn't interrupt. I've built companies from nothing, he continued. You think I'd risk all of that over what you're calling irregularities? Irregularities. He made the words sound small. Harmless. The judge looked at him. Steady. We're here to examine evidence, he said. The billionaire laughed. Actually laughed. Short. Sharp. You really think you understand how this works? He said. Markets, leverage, capital flow. This isn't something you can just read about and pretend to grasp. The room went still. Because that wasn't just confidence anymore. That was something else. Something personal. The judge didn't react. Didn't raise his voice. Just watched him. You're out of your depth, the billionaire added. And there it was. Clear. Public. Deliberate. The prosecutor shifted slightly. Uncomfortable. Because now, this wasn't just a case. It was a challenge. The judge leaned forward. Slow. Controlled. Are you finished? He asked. The billionaire smirked. For now. The judge nodded once. Then reached to the side. No announcement. No warning. Just a movement. A screen behind him lit up. The billionaire's posture didn't change. Not yet. Let's take a look at your irregularities, the judge said. The video started. Not numbers. Not spreadsheets. A call. Private. Unfiltered. The billionaire's voice filled the room. Clear. Confident. This won't trace back, he said. Silence. The smile faded. Just slightly. The video continued. Transfers discussed. Accounts named. Instructions given. Carefully. Precisely. The kind of detail that doesn't leave room for interpretation. The billionaire shifted in his seat. Just a little. But enough. That's taken out of context, he said quickly. The judge didn't respond. The video kept playing. Another clip. Another conversation. Another confirmation. Each one closing a door. Each one removing an excuse. The room didn't react loudly. It didn't need to. Because the truth was already there. The billionaire leaned forward now. The smile gone. This isn't admissible, he said. But his voice had changed. Less certain. More urgent. The judge paused the video. Looked at him. Really looked at him. For the record, he said calmly. Is that your voice? Silence. Heavy. The kind that presses against your chest. The billionaire opened his mouth. Closed it. Because now, the control was gone. Completely. The judge leaned back. The court will consider this alongside financial records already submitted, he said. No anger. No satisfaction. Just finality. And that's when it happened. The shift. The billionaire's posture broke. Not dramatically. Subtly. But completely. The man who walked in like he owned the room was gone. Replaced by someone else. Someone who understood, finally, that nothing he had built could reach him here. Your Honor, he started. Different tone now. Careful. Measured. I believe we can resolve this without. The judge raised a hand. Not harsh. Just enough. We're past that, he said. And the room felt it. That line. The one you don't come back from. The billionaire nodded slowly. Not in agreement. In realization. Because now, there was nothing left to negotiate. Nothing left to control. And as the silence settled around him, heavier than any word that had been spoken, I realized something I won't forget. The man who thought money could control everything had just discovered the one place it couldn't.